It is 6 a.m. You look in the mirror, suck in your stomach, and tell yourself, "Today, I have to run at least 5 kilometers or hit 10,000 steps no matter what." You genuinely believe that the pain, the pounding heartbeat, and the dripping sweat are the ultimate price you have to pay to burn off that stubborn belly fat. But did you know that high-intensity cardio on an empty stomach, especially when you are stressed, can actually lock away your most stubborn fat? You might think the soft fat under your skin is your biggest problem. It is not. Visceral fat, the deep fat wrapping around your liver, crushing your intestines, and squeezing your heart, is the true silent killer. And here is the ultimate irony. Visceral fat is not afraid of your punishing workouts. It is terrified of something much, much more boring. Today, we are going to debunk the myth that you have to sweat to lose fat. We will explore the exact biological mechanism behind an easy-mode walking routine. No burning out. No mindless step counting. Instead, we are going to use pure science to manipulate your hormones, turning your body into an automatic machine that literally wrings out visceral fat. Why is it that you and your coworker can both eat exactly 1,500 calories a day, yet they stay lean while your waistline keeps expanding? The answer has absolutely nothing to do with your willpower. It comes down to 2 specific hormones, cortisol and insulin. When you push through high-intensity cardio, like sprint intervals or long-distance running, especially while you are sleep-deprived or deeply stressed, your adrenal glands pump out massive amounts of cortisol. In evolutionary biology, chronically high cortisol signals to your body that you are in mortal danger. An emergency command is sent straight from your brain. Store energy immediately. And the absolute safest place to hoard that emergency energy, to protect your vital organs, is right there in your belly. Conversely, low heart rate walking, known as Zone 2 cardio, sends a completely different message. According to a medical analysis published in 2021 in the journal Sports Medicine, training in Zone 2, which is about 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate, flips your body's fat oxidation switch. It actually increases fat-burning capabilities by up to 40% in people with metabolic dysfunction compared to intense workouts. Instead of burning through the precious sugar stored in your muscles, your body prioritizes dragging out that stubborn fat to use as pure fuel. This is exactly how our ancestors walked and foraged all day long without ever burning out. You do not need an expensive gym membership to flip this fat oxidation switch. Sometimes, the exact time of day you choose to step outside is vastly more important than how fast you are moving. Here are the 4 precise biological signals you need to send to your body every single day. Let us dive into the core solutions. Signal number 1. The post-meal window. Every time you finish a large meal, especially one heavy in carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas is forced to release a massive wave of insulin to clean up that sugar. And here is the brutal truth. When your insulin is high, the doors to your fat stores are padlocked shut. You physically cannot burn fat. But here is exactly where you can hack your biology. If you start walking immediately after you eat, the physical contraction of your leg muscles automatically opens a specialized cellular doorway. It is known as the GLUT4 receptor. Think of this receptor like a vacuum. It sucks the sugar straight out of your bloodstream and pulls it directly into your muscles to be used as instant energy. And the best part? It does this completely without needing insulin. When your body uses the muscles to clear the blood sugar, your insulin levels stay low. And low insulin means the doors to your fat stores finally swing wide open. So, here is your practical protocol. Take a slow, relaxed walk for just 10 to 15 minutes right after your biggest meal of the day. whether that is lunch or dinner. The most immediate benefit you will notice is that you will completely eliminate that heavy, exhausting brain fog that usually hits you after eating. Just a quick warning, keep it strictly relaxed. Absolutely no speed walking, no power walking, and no jogging, so you do not put any unnecessary pressure on your digestion. Moving on to signal number 2, the fat burning zone, also known as the talk test rule. Now, let us lock your heart rate into zone 2. This is the absolute sweet spot for breaking down that stubborn visceral fat. To understand why this works, you have to understand how your body breathes on a cellular level. Your aerobic energy system requires massive amounts of oxygen to physically break apart fat molecules. Think of oxygen as the match that lights the fat-burning fire. But here is where most people get it completely wrong. If you walk too fast or push yourself until you are gasping for air, your body runs out of available oxygen. In a state of panic, it instantly switches over to the anaerobic system. The exact moment that happens, your body slams the door on burning fat and switches right back to burning blood sugar for quick emergency fuel. You might be sweating more, but you are actually burning less fat. So, how do you guarantee that you stay in this ultimate fat-burning zone? It is incredibly simple. You use the talk test. You need to maintain a walking pace where you can comfortably speak a full, long sentence without losing your breath. If you can sing a lyric or hold a normal phone conversation without gasping, you are doing it perfectly. This method is remarkably easy to maintain. It puts absolutely zero pressure on your knees and joints. And it is the perfect starting point, even if you have been carrying extra weight for a long time. Keep it slow, keep breathing, and let the oxygen do the hard work for you. Now, signal number 3. The lipolysis catalyst, your morning black coffee. Let us get one thing straight. Caffeine itself does not miraculously melt your body fat. Instead, it acts like a biological key. When you drink it, caffeine gently stimulates your sympathetic nervous system, triggering a very small, controlled release of adrenaline. This adrenaline travels straight to your fat cells and forcefully unlocks them. This fascinating process is called lipolysis. It literally pushes those stubborn, trapped fat particles out of their deep storage and dumps them right into your bloodstream as free fatty acids. But here is the crucial catch. If you just drink coffee and sit on the couch, those floating fat particles have nowhere to go, and they eventually pack right back into storage. But when you combine this exact caffeine trigger with your morning zone 2 walk, your working muscles will eagerly sweep up those free-floating fat cells and burn them away as pure, limitless fuel. The protocol is simple. Drink exactly 1 cup of black coffee, with absolutely no sugar and no milk, about 30 minutes before you step outside for your morning walk. A quick warning, though. Keep this strictly to your early mornings so you do not ruin your sleep. And listen to your body. If you struggle with acid reflux, stomach pain, or if coffee gives you a racing, anxious heartbeat, do not force it. Matcha green tea is an absolutely perfect, science-backed substitute. Matcha contains a powerful compound called EGCG, which has been clinically shown to boost fat breakdown by up to 17%, all while giving you a calm, steady focus instead of the harsh coffee jitters. And finally, signal number 4, the circadian walk. Remember cortisol, that stress hormone we talked about earlier? The one that actively packs fat directly onto your belly? This is exactly how you crush it. Based on research from Dr. Andrew Huberman's laboratory at Stanford University, in 2022, the moment natural sunlight hits the retina of your eye in the morning, it fires an electrical signal straight into a tiny region of your brain called the SCN. This signal does two incredible things. First, it instantly flushes out melatonin, which is the hormone making you feel sleepy and sluggish. Second, it sets a perfectly timed, healthy cortisol rhythm for your entire day. By anchoring this biological clock, you completely shut down the chronic stress signals that force your body to hoard visceral fat. Here is your daily protocol. Get outside for just a 15 to 20-minute walk first thing in the morning. Ideally, you want to do this before 9 a.m. The absolute magic of this habit is a delayed reaction. By exposing your eyes to morning sunlight, you are actually guaranteeing that you will fall into a much deeper, more restorative sleep that very same night. Better sleep means less stress the next day, which means less belly fat. Just one critical warning: leave your sunglasses at home. You need that natural daylight to physically enter your eyes to trigger this waking mechanism. Of course, do not stare directly into the sun and wear protection if the glare is truly blinding, but otherwise, let the morning light do its job. So, let us put all of this together. It is time to completely forget the arbitrary 10,000 steps rule. Here is your ultimate easy mode schedule, designed specifically for busy people who want maximum biological results with minimal effort. At 7 a.m., you wake up. Drink one tall glass of water with a tiny pinch of pink Himalayan salt to replenish your cellular minerals. Follow that immediately with your 1 cup of black coffee or matcha green tea. By 7:30 a.m., you step outside for a brisk 15-minute morning walk. You are now combining the lipolysis trigger from the caffeine with the cortisol reset from the morning sun. Two massive biological signals sent at the exact same time. Fast forward to 1 p.m. You just finished your lunch. Instead of slumping in your office chair and fighting brain fog, take a slow, relaxing 10-minute walk around your building or down the hallway. You have just successfully flattened your afternoon blood sugar spike. Finally, at 7:30 p.m., you have had your dinner. Take a light, 15-minute stroll around the neighborhood with your family or your dog. You are keeping your heart rate in that perfect zone too, while shutting down any evening insulin spikes before you go to sleep. Let us do the math. You are only walking for about 40 minutes total for the entire day, and it is broken up into such short, effortless blocks that you will barely even notice you are exercising. But biologically, you are completely transforming your internal environment. You are relentlessly pushing your blood sugar down. You are keeping your insulin levels pinned to the floor, and by doing so, you are literally forcing your body to steadily siphon off that stubborn visceral belly fat all day long. Burning visceral fat was never meant to be a brutal, agonizing war against yourself. It is simply a process of learning how to communicate with your own biology. You are calming down your cortisol. You are taking back control of your insulin. And you are feeding your cells the exact amount of oxygen they crave, all through simple, calculated, and wonderfully boring steps. Do not just take my word for it. Let your own body show you the proof. I challenge you to try this exact routine for the next 7 days. Commit to the easy mode, and then come back to this video to report your results. Drop a comment down below and tell me, how old are you? Where are you watching from? And have you been secretly torturing yourself with extreme workouts that just do not work? Let us build the Gesundheit Erklärt community together, a place where we actually understand our bodies instead of fighting them. If you found this scientific breakdown helpful, please hit that like button, share this video with someone who is struggling with their health, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. We are going to keep decoding the deepest mysteries of human biology together. Until next time.